Hi, I'm Bilbetto, and welcome back to Hardland. And yep, even the loading screen is strange. So hopefully we'll get the encoding sorted out for this episode, so it'll be a little bit better quality. Let's continue. Let's see how we get on. We're back in Fortuna. And I think we were looking for the wizard's hat in the marketplace. Oh. Why is your head killing you? Emeralds like pies. No, not pies. Oh, Leonore, you threw yourself into the lake. Oh, Leonore, you did it for your lover's sake. Oh, Leonore, you. I can't remember these lyrics. Oh, my head. Who's Leonore? Another tragic heroine in a ballad. Who else? Lived a long time ago. Drowned at the Dulloch Pillars. Before there even were pillars out there. I used to have the whole song memorised, but something's wrong with me. I can't think straight. You've probably had too much to drink. Tell me what's wrong. I can't focus. My teeth ache. This handkerchief around my jaw isn't helping. I can't perform at the mountain sheep like this. I need more water. Yes, I'll just drink more water. I feel like I'm going to be sick. Fresh water. Why are you sobbing? Because I'm singing a sad song and my whole body hurts. Okay. Now, have we got a map? We kind of have. Do you think that's a market square down there? It probably is. So, let's have another look. Possibly need to head in that direction over the bridge. So in the last episode, the text below the video said this game was in early access. Well, it is in early access, but it's not actually available for purchase in any form at the moment. Now, where's the hat? You like fishy business? The game is only actually available to people who bought the game in the early stages of early access. I'm guessing it's pretty close to completion, so I guess you won't have to wait long if you want to try it out for yourself. Domo voice selfish. Friend Dave Catch. Always fresh. You what? Tell me about yourself. Domovi is Domovi. Selfish, wear hat. Good hat. Friend Dave, give hat. Okay. Tell me about this town. Sometimes good town, sometimes bad. Domovi like people. Sometimes people not like Domovi. Too ugly, too scary, too strong. You think Domovi ugly or scary or strong? You shouldn't care what people say. Domovi only Domovi. No other Domovi. Domovi think maybe people right. Domovi think maybe Domovi never belong. Maybe Domovi not belong anywhere. Well, he's got a hat. I can't imagine that's a wizard's hat though. Oh, lots of dogs in here, isn't there? Making a lot of noise. Have you got a hat? I wonder what it's like to be a monk, devoting yourself to a calling. Brewing lager. Drinking the lager when nobody's watching. All the lager you could ever want. I ought to be a monk. Greengrocer? No, don't think so. Fanciful Dobbin. Guildmaster William stitches the best masks in Hardland. Except for Queen Ingrid, of course. They look so real you'd think they were awake. I guess they were awake at one point. Genuine pelts and genuine, well, genuine other things. Yep, you're a strange little man as well. Can't see anything that looks like a hat. Light the Searcher. Hail, stranger. Some roads lead to Fortuna, some lead to Root Hall. All roads lead somewhere. Follow your feet. Should I climb down the deep well? Let's see if we can find a hat first. Watch your back at night. Okay. Gorvenel? You look like a shifty little fella. Have you stolen somebody's hat? Tree stumps remind me of gloves in a way. If you were a plant, you could reach into their roots with your own. Maybe they're more like mittens. Exciting times these. It might be nice to visit Samarkand one day. I know it's just a small island, barely a country, but that's the appeal. To get away from other people, lie out on a beach, even if it's a really, really rocky beach. Nope. You got a hat? A torch? 180 gold? You gotta be kidding me. Now you see this sword does 60 damage and uses 70 stamina. My knife does 70 damage and uses 70 stamina. So can I just sell it? Oh, I can. Okay. I think 180 for a torch is a bit steep though. Yeah. Well, I can't see a hat, so let's climb down the deep well. Why not? What could possibly go wrong? Okay. Well, the town well's a bit strange, isn't it? Stay away. Nah. Mysterious coffin. Open me. Please open me. I can't. Huh. Well, if I could open me, I would, but I can't, so I shan't. Alas, poor... was it York? Yes, I can't remember. Gosh, long time since I did Hamlet. Locked door. Opens with a secret key. Opens with a small key. Alright, let's unlock it. Ooh. Did we get a secret key? No, we got gold. Dented shield. Oh, I could have sold that to the trader. Okay. So we've got a locked door. A mysterious coffin. Well, I would if I could. Anything else down here? Okay. A jumping type thing. A honey bucket. Uh-huh. Let's pick up the enchanted hammer. Ah. There's a torch. Just as well I didn't spend 180 gold on it. Yep. I think Indy's had better days there, hasn't he? Let's pick up the honey bucket. Okay. Ah. Am I a bit stuck? Ah. Now then, can I equip the torch? Fire lights the way in dark places. It burns new paths. It burns through paths. As night falls at a campfire, it burns beside your head when you're asleep. Can I equip it? No. There you go. Ah, so we're back here, okay. Weapons. Enchanted hammer. Imbued with a magic ember, despite its size, this hammer has been enchanted for the most delicate jeweler's work. So that's 140 damage for 40 stamina cost. But level 3 and we're only level 1. A portable hive, a fashionable hat. Why not both? Okay. Uh-huh. That's doesn't appear to do anything to that. Well, there we go. I wonder if anything could get stranger upstairs. I don't think there's anything else to explore down here, so we should climb back up. Could the bucket be the wizard's hat? I wonder. Of course, if I had any idea where I'd left the wizard, that would be a... Now, I think straight ahead is a campfire, so let's head straight for that. Yes, woof woof doggies, yeah. You're a lively one. Walk quietly when you're in the fields. You don't want to disturb the vegetables. Who's just drunk? What do you think it's like in Larry's house? Oh my goodness, the smell. I'll sneak inside if you dare me to sneak inside. I'm not going to dare you to do anything. Am I heading in the direction of the campfire? Ah, is it off to my side? Inconspicuous monk. I'm not here. Oh, I guess you can see me. You've got sharp eyesight. I just stumbled into you. Don't be modest. Only a top-level assassin could have discovered me. We're kindred spirits. If you say so. You can see that I've got a bucket on my head, can't you? Yeah. Please lower your voice if you wouldn't mind. What are you doing? Waiting for the chance to strike. See the wagon by the gate? That's imported ale. They've got no business peddling around these parts. This mission is top secret, but since you're so stealthy, want to help me destroy their cargo? I don't think so. Shucks, I could use a partner. Why are you trying to hide? That's a silly question, isn't it? If people find out who I am, Father Holloway will cook my goose. All us warrior monks are sworn to keep our identities secret. Your secret's safe with me. I'm Mr. Buckethead. I'll be your partner. Really? You'll help me sabotage the weapon? Yeah, why not? Alright, here's the plan. We don't need to kill anyone if we're careful. You talk to the head monk, distract him. While he's gabbering away, I'll tiptoe around and poke a hole in the barrel. It'll be as quiet as slicing butter. Okay. Brother Linus. It's been a long road. Oh, excuse us. Are we blocking the path? We tried to move onto the grass. After we unload our wagon, we'll be on our way. It's a decent trip back to Snow Peak. What's in the barrel? Only the kingdom's best ale. That's right. Genuine Beltane ale from St. Beltane's Abbey. I know, you'd like a taste. I see that longing gaze. Normally I'd offer as much as you want, but this cask's for the Mountain Sheep Tavern. We're here to guarantee it's delivered. Is it that bad? Can you just tell from my face how much I enjoy a conversation? I feel like I could ramble for hours. Oh, go for it. I've got a bucket on my head. I'll bet you can, yes. Who was that? Did you see something? Oh no, he got ambushed. How terrible. Oh, this is pouring out. Oh dear. Why would anyone do this? I don't know. Oh dear. Poor brother Linus. We're not here. Alright, we're not here. Now that's what I call stealth. They didn't suspect anything. I almost wish they could have seen me, just so they could have seen how hard I was to see. Alas, that is the warrior monk's curse, to labour always in shadow. Is that it? It never happened. We never met. I didn't pay you anything. I am the morning mist dissolved at dawn. Mist never says farewell. Oh, I got 5,000 gold. Holy moly. That seems like an awful lot of gold. No, well, you shouldn't have gabbed on, should you? Now then. Well, it's morning, so I don't think I need to go to sleep. Where was that wizard? What's that there? Guessing it might be the other side of the marketplace. I haven't been to that many places yet, so... Don't mind me. Let's head this way. I wonder if there's a way to mark locations on the map. Oh, I guess that four-leaf clover thing is this. Yeah, it is. Let's wander back this way. A lot of barking going on. Oh, this is just the gravedigger's house, yeah. Right. Let's run a bit faster. Whee! Slightly strange sheep. Now, I think I ran past them. So that strange mystical fella wasn't that far away. Maybe it was just past the Sobbing Bard. There's the Mountain Sheep Tavern. They're going to be sad they haven't got their ale. Huh. No, don't think he was that way. Oh, they've gone. Another adventure, eh? Almost took a tumble down the cliff above the town one night. This armour would have sunk me like a stone. Anybody seen a wizard? I appear to have lost one. Best to keep indoors at night. I don't know. Maybe I'm not fit for guard duty. My parents always told me to join the clergy to truly serve the world. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Who's this fella here? No, you've got a hat, haven't you? Where was I going? Fortuna was this way, wasn't it? Hiccup. Or maybe it was that way. Hiccup. Always good to hiccup. Stop at the crossroads. Wait a minute, where am I walking again? You're walking to Fortuna. Fortuna, wasn't she a saint? I'm walking to a saint. Maybe. Hiccup. Are you drunk? Jolly good day, hiccup, for a drink. You just walk on ahead. I'll meet Hollandaise later. Tell him, hiccup, I'm at the crossroads again. Can't make it to the mountain sheep. They're always walking off somewhere. Those mountain sheep. Yeah. Yeah, you're not the only one. I'm a bit lost as well. Good morrow, traveller. No trip to Fortuna is complete without a visit to the church. Why, it's almost as old as the king. And that's saying something. Yeah. Dave's Fishing Co. Ah. Dave gave that fella the hat. Good day for fishing. I'll say nothing beats fishing on a nice quiet river. Just you, the water, your line and the fish. And then you get to grill them for dinner. Nothing beats a fish dinner, does it? Nothing at all. That's right, just kick back, put your feet up and roast a crispy little picanto. Or maybe a pike. We all deserve some rest and relaxation in this life. Indeed. Of course it helps when people buy some too. I've got a good arrangement with the market. Helps me sleep at night, knowing I'll always have fish in my pot and a coin or two in my pocket. Tell me about fishing. Like I said, I've got an arrangement with the Fortuna market. I catch the fish and the domovoi sells them. He's not the most eloquent fishmonger, but he gets the job done. You interested in buying some? Nah, I don't need any fish. If you change your mind, you can't miss the domovoi. Big fellow in the market square. More than big, to be honest. Too bad you're not headed that way. I had a small favour to ask. What's the favour? Oh, nothing special. I've just got some silverkin seeker I wanted to send over. But you know, old men in their knees. Interested in playing courier? Yeah, I'll deliver the fish. Hope it's not too much trouble. Normally the domovoi would come get them. But when you have fresh fish, better to sell them fresh, eh? Nothing beats fresh silverfin seeker. Okay. You received fish pot. Town of Fortuna. Let's run. Go, Gadget, go. And where's the marketplace? I definitely recognise those two. And Sib. There's the Movoy. Hello, fella. I have fish from Dave. You deliver fish? Very helpful. Good work ethic. The Movoy give free sample. Seeker good for digestion. Free before bedtime. Also 1 Fortuna lager. Make very pleasant dream. Okay. Each silver scale is a tiny mirror. Seeker may be small, but they dive deeper than some people could even dream about. Okay. So let's have a potter around here. Larry the drunk. Dropping these bottles everywhere. Oh! Go for a bit swim. Oh, that uses up your stamina very quickly. Yeah, okay. Whoa. So the moral of that story is, don't go swimming. And it's night time, so let's have a bit of a sleep. And let's sleep until morning. You dream. Tall walls, you shouldn't be here. Tall grass, you crawl no floors. Night watchmen stare down searching. Okay. Let's keep straight ahead. Oh, as close to straight ahead as we can go. When I was younger, I remember talking to a pumpkin. Nobody believed me, but it happened, just like I'm talking to you. They made me swallow a lot of medicine after that. Yes, Phyllis. I bet they did. Although, I'm wearing a bucket on my head, so I'm not really in a position to judge you. Good day, warrior. There's nothing like a book to knock you out. Ah, we've done that. Let's head inside. Wilk the Rover. Fortuna's no root hall, but our church is the closest most people get to the king. Okay. Let's read the guest book. Brother Linus, the purple one, the Imp's guardian. Sign the guest book. What title would you like to sign under? The Pilgrim. Okay. Well, Father Holloway is a strange fellow as well. Not surprising, maybe. Care for a pint, Pilgrim? You've come to the right place for Fortuna Lager. It's my duty to man the casks. I met Brother Linus recently. Ah, yes. He paid us a visit as well. They dispense ale more liberally, let's say, at St. Baltain's, than might be strictly orthodox. I've even heard it murmured that our churches cultivate a rivalry. Pure tongue-wagging. We all grow in the same garden. Perhaps our charitable practices diverge, but where our souls are concerned, gold is worth no more than dirt. Actually, gold is worth less. Don't get me wrong, our lager is still superior to Baltain ale. One sip and you'll know that's a fact. Tell me about your lager. We brew it right here with our own recipe. As I'm certain you already know, it's common to offer libations to the king. Every morning we pour a pint over the yard, but any lay person can take a vow for a pint. What kind of vow? You've got kind of creepy eyes, haven't you? Well, you may find this hard to believe, but some people like to get drunk. Scandalous, isn't it? We can't offer lager to anyone unless they swear a vow against intemperance. Purely a formality, you understand. I'll take your vow. Let's see here. Do you agree to hold our holy lager in reverence and never succumb to unholy intoxication and water your soul only with the king's mercy? Yeah, why not? Amen. A critical theologian might have noticed some flexibility in the vow I just administered. I didn't notice anything. I see you didn't either. We'll get along swell. I'd like some Fortuna lager. My pleasure. Just tell me how much you want. You don't plan to imbibe. Wow. That's steep, isn't it? Well, I got 5,000 gold from the thingy what's it, so let's do 3. I knew you were the sober, wholesome type. Only the most faithful worshipper will offer 3 pints all at once to the king. His roots will drink deep today. Jolly good. Your prices are a little bit steep. Oh, we don't have prices. We're not a tavern. No, we accept donations. Sometimes it seems people donate too much, but I only accept what Father Holloway counsels. Well, that's my money gone. At least I assume that's gone. Yep. Back to where I was. Yeah, it's alright, fellas. I'll watch my step. I'm beginning to wonder if that wizard was a figment of my imagination. Had to sell my sheep to travel here. I'd sell them again if that's what it took to kiss the king's fist. Let's open that door. Okay. We've stolen somebody's Orfeo Jew. All those hopefuls trekking out to catch a hard ogre think they'll make their fortune. Instead, what happens? Mauled by wolves, mutilated by goblins, munched by wild boars. Hopeful indeed. Well, you're another cheery soul, Mare. Have you seen a wizard without a hat? You'd be surprised how often churches are attacked. Do bandits and goblins and undead corpses have no shame? It's a disgrace. I agree. Well, the wizard wasn't down here, I don't think. But oh, I don't know, Larry the Drunk. He seems vaguely familiar. Lots of piggies. Just wandering around minding their own business. Yeah, I'm sure you are. I haven't found anybody to fight yet. Oh, you do go on, don't you? Well, I think it's getting dark. Maybe we should go in the Mountain Sheep Tavern. Who's playing the music? Well, he's looking at me a bit strange, isn't he? But then, you know, I am wearing the bucket on my head. Health to you, traveller. Passing strange. Last time I saw the king's fist in the church, I could have sworn I heard this little voice inside my head. Something about giving and taking away. Truly it must be a holy relic. You have my blessings. Who decides who gets to be a saint? Some committee of imps in Root Hall? Doesn't sound saint-like to me. Me neither, Celestine. Restricted to employees only. Let's talk to Henry the Publican. Welcome to the Mountain Sheep Tavern. Thirsty, or do you just want to rest your feet? Either way, we aim to please, only make sure to speak up if you would. I've gone a little deaf in my old age. Tell me about yourself. Flattering an old man. I know perfectly well I'm no elf. Even in my boyish bloom I wasn't that pretty. What I do have, and you'll pardon the boast, is this moustache. It's won contests. Okay, tell me about your moustache. What's that? You want to grow a moustache? You'll need courage. Plan to cultivate the follicles at least a year. Never take a breakfast without beer. Don't skimp on wax. These were my grandmother's rules, and only her moustache beat mine. I'm sorry, did you say something? I can't hear. Tell me about the Sobbing Bard. Cards? No one plays around here. Maybe our bard could have taught you a game, but the fellow's been sick this past month. Shivering, complaining about his teeth, about his head. You name it, he's got the symptom. Why, is he sick? He's not quick, more like slow. I told him, you've got to drink more Hardland brew. But he won't listen, keeps drinking water. Just look at him. He's all the proof you need that the water's no good. If you want to keep your health, you'll have a beer. How did this tavern get its name? A good question. Fame doesn't come cheap. We serve drinks cold as mountain wind, and yet they warm your heart like a hot wool blanket. In fact, that's why I call this place the Mountain Sheep. We're strength and fluffiness in harmony. Do you have a room? No, we don't serve mushrooms anymore. Not after one bloke started to complain. Think you've done a good turn, made a lovely mushroom pie, then he moans about poison. Now we mostly stick with beer. I asked about a room. Yes, he ate the pie. What I'd like to know is, if our mushrooms tasted as bad as all that, why did he clean out the pan? It's only when he's done that he begins to snort and crawls into a bed. Look, we've got a spare room. Will you rent the spare? It's not upstairs, it's round the corner. Even then, the fellow barely made it. Kept oinking. Said he couldn't see his hooves. Strange how some people behave after a bad mushroom. I guess the book he was reading put notions into his head. Which reminds me, that room's empty now. I know you didn't ask, but I'd be happy to rent it. I'd even rent my own room for the right price. Just don't go dying on the clean linen. I want to rent a room. You won't need any brooms, I sweep the chambers myself. I can't afford these. We don't sell too much cheese. Try the market. You know what, Henry? You're going to get a slap in a minute also. I'd like a drink. Did you say you want a drink? That's what I like to hear. We only sell the finest Hardland brew. Nothing right now. What? From a sow? We don't keep pig's milk on hand. Oh dear, Henry. Impenetrable hatch. Okay. I am new in town. I don't believe we've met before, but you seem like you'll fit around here. I don't say that to everyone. If you're after a drink, Henry will settle that. He's accommodating. Tell me about yourself, Gus. That sounded like a demand. You might have said, what brings you to this fine establishment? That's more polite. So what does bring you here, my friend? I'm here to meet people. Now you've met someone. Now I've met someone too. Whatever you want to discuss, name it. What brings you to this fine establishment? Someone's learning. Manners maketh the mertusk. When you're civil, people speak. You still haven't told me much. Is that because I'm wearing a bucket on my head? I don't have much to tell. I'm an ordinary man. Other people are more interesting. Take old Toby, for instance. Or someone like the Demo boy. Now they're worth talking about. Whatever you want to discuss, name it. Let's talk about Opie the smuggler. I'm afraid I wouldn't know about smuggling. It's illegal, you see, and I'm a law-abiding citizen. If you want to know about the law, however, Mayor Marquardt is expert on that. Oh, well, you're going to talk about him. Cantankerous Ernell. I used to have a little sister. Goblins ate her for a little snack. Years later, my blood's still boiling. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess it's night time. Let's have a little sleep. You dream. You're running and they're snapping at your heels and you're falling and they're asking for the time. Well, they're a rum bunch. Was the Marquardt Mansion down there? Let's have a bit wander. Down this way. No, it's the other side of town by the looks of it. Step up, do your duty for the king. Have you slain any goblins? Do you have any hearts? Bring them forward and claim your reward. Gold for hearts, that's right, gold for hearts. Tell you about the reward. Hardland is overrun by beasts. Our king has offered bounties for their hearts. 1,000 coins for a tender heart, 10,000 for a great heart, along with an ascension in your social rank, and 10 million coins for a hard ogre heart. Make your fortune, serve the realm. Tell me about hearts. If his coffers ran deeper, his majesty would pay for every monster slain. Alas, there are too many in Hardland. Instead, you'll need to bring hearts to the table, the bargaining table. Which would you care to learn about? Tender hearts. Ironic name, isn't it? Considering they come from particularly drunk goblins. My advice, just kill any goblins you meet. Whether they've got tender hearts or not, the monsters have already murdered enough townspeople. Alright then. I don't do standard commissions, too risky ever since the merchant union started dealing arms. If you think the undead are bad, just try fighting union lawyers. They'll strangle you with red tape. I'm Hardland's strongest man. That's right, won the contest. The Hardland's strongest man contest. Arm wrestling. I beat them all. Swinging a hammer all day has tendency to build your strength. Watch out, don't let this hammer clip your chin. Tell me about blacksmithing. Before Lucas Fitzcarraldo locked down a monopoly for the Merchants' Union, I'd repair weapons and armour. Now everything's disposable. Buy something, wear it out, throw it away. That's how the merchants like it. Then you have to buy another one. Keeps gold flowing right into the Union. Not that I'm out of business. I'm still a supplier for the Elder King's Town Guards. What's the Union going to do about that? Serve Root Hall a cease and desist order? And sometimes I'll make jewellery too, fine work. Although I've got to use my enchanted hammer for that. Your enchanted hammer? Enchanted. Especially for ring making. I lost it a while ago. Drank too much Hardland brew one afternoon. Next morning I wake up to Mayor Marquardt scolding me in the market. Guess I've been vomiting into the well. Took me a while to realise I misplaced the hammer during the night. You know what? I think I found it. You're serious? The same enchanted hammer I just told you about? Yep. Well, that's right. Let me see, you're kidding. That's it, alright. That fiery spark. got an ember inside it. That's the reason it glows. Not easy to replace. Appreciate you bringing it back when you could have just sold to a merchant. I know you will find this fee. Embarrassing to think I never found the hammer myself. Now I can start smithing rings again. Delicate work needs focus. Don't plan to drink any more Hardland brew. Fortuna's got enough drunkards without me adding myself to the number. 1,000 gold. Well, that won't even buy me a drink. You tell you what. Right. Now I was looking for Mayor Farquhart's place. Marquardt even. So left. Let's check again. Straight on, I think. Is it? Should be just to my right. Is that the mansion there, do you think? It could be. Looks pretty grand. What's the catastrophe? Oh, I just picked up pie. Search everywhere, I don't care. Wait, I don't know you. You're new in town. Forgive me, but you've come at the worst time. This is a disaster. What's wrong? Everything. The cake's missing. The cake? My daughter's birthday ruined. The party crashed, the cake pilfered. I didn't just pick up a cake, did I? It was a 3-tiered chocolate cake with strawberry frosting, the most gorgeous pink icing, with a sugar sculpted bow on top and everything. Oh, I see. I'm sorry, I'm the mayor. I should welcome you to town, but this is an emergency. A girl only turns 18 once and everything has to be perfect. My wife would have known what to do. Tell me about the missing cake. Snatched from under my nose. How bad does that make me look? There goes Mayor Marquardt. Remember when he couldn't save a birthday cake? I can forget about re-election. How was the cake stolen? Everyone was inside. Elena was unwrapping gifts. You should see the outfit I bought her this year. Imported from Tuscland. Woven from the finest spider silk and dyed such a radiant pink. Her mother loved pink. She said the most beautiful twilights were pink. And, what about the cake? Right, it was sitting here on the table. We were going to cut it after the presents. But then the racket, goblins hooting outside the window. They stormed into the yard and seized the cake. Do you think they intend to eat it? You never know with goblins. I was certain they'd ask for a ransom. Why else would carnivores steal a cake? I'll get it back either way. I have my best men on the job. In fact, I could pay you to search for it too. Yeah, I'll help you look. As mayor, I'll make it worth your while. The goblins couldn't have gone far. Not with a cake that enormous. Did I mention it was enormous? Gargantuan, in fact. Although the goblins do have tunnels all over the place. Wilbur thinks he saw something. He might be able to give you a lead. The time has come. I didn't just pick up a cake, did I? Plate of ham. No, it was a vegetable pie. That's alright then. Hello, Wilbur. When the silver moon arose, I read the stones, a portent in the water, a reflection in the ancient quarry's flooded pit. What the land foretold has come to pass. I have no clue what you're saying. If someone thinks they understand, it means they never understood. As luck would have it, I happen to be in the neighbourhood. One shouldn't miss an 18th birthday party. Everything hangs in the balance at that tender age. Life, death, fate, cake. The stones hadn't much to say about the cake. What do you know about the missing cake? I heard them come, little footsteps, the soft patter that attends every goblin raid. But they didn't eat the cake. They spirited the cake away, down the path into the forest where their master waits. They stole that cake for one reason. What reason? Because it's heavy. That's how you know the smaller goblins won't eat it. They don't weigh nearly enough. Incidentally, that's also how you know they've got a master. Only a goblin king would be worthy to consume a cake that humongous. We are all stones, in our own way. Well, what did the stones say, Wilbur? They spoke about a gathering, about an orator in a flat hat, and a garment woven on a foreign shore, and a sapling rooted in a dead tree trunk, and a cake big enough to feed about 20 people, maybe 30. The stones aren't great with figures. What stones are you talking about? They glitter in the sky at night. They glitter in the water too. They are the letters that form the words that fill the sentences that write this world. But the stones I read were just behind the blacksmith shop. History sleeps in the soul back there. Yeah. You're a bit of a nutcase too. Wonder why that face is there. Huh. Right. Let's head this way. We'll run a bit, in fact. Yeah, not right now, son. Yeah, okay. I'm kind of wondering why there's a big face on the map. Just down here to my left. Is that just the trader? I think it must be just the trader, yeah. Well, let's talk to the trader. The more you buy, the merrier. Let's sell the stick. What have you got to buy? Quite like the look of that hat. And that's armour. Nope, I don't think we're buying anything from you. Let's sell that rubber shield. Right, so that's just the trader. So I think the clue was the smithy. Be handy if the mini map was a little bit more, a little bit clearer. Health to you too, Sil. I'll tell you what, we'll be going for almost exactly an hour. So let's rest the night away and pick things up in the morning and dream a little dream. You dream. Someone titters. Your boots are missing. Your bootlaces snake through a crack in the wall. Bye for now, guys. See you next time.